When I was 16, I truly used to believe that being healthy meant being skinny and being smaller. So I decided I wanted to lose weight and go on a diet. So from whatever my healthy calories were at before, when I was 16, I started to track and cut my calories. I went from probably 2,300 to 2,600 calories per day to my first calorie cut at about 2,200 calories. And I lost a lot of weight really fast. I was happy about it. I was excited about it. I was feeling good and confident, but things got so extreme so fast that within a few months I dropped my calories to 1,500 max and then again to 1,200 max. So this is my story. This is how I escaped 1,500 calorie jail to literally get my life, health, and happiness back. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about how I struggled with chronic low calorie dieting for years until I finally did a reverse diet, repaired my metabolism, and literally got my life back. When I was 16, I definitely felt a little bit overweight, and I really just wanted to lose the fat. I thought the only marker of being healthy was being skinny. So to me, at 16, this meant eating less, weighing the food, meal planning literally the entire month in advance so that every single calorie was perfectly controlled and accounted for. And then next month, doing it all over again, except just eating a little bit less and running a little bit more. And I was stuck doing this for at least a solid 2 years. Until I was about 19, so 16 to 19 years old. I was always anxious, exhausted, freezing cold, literally always hungry, and I was never happy. I lost my friends, my social life, my personality. I stopped laughing, and my whole world revolved around each next meal and each next workout. I had this skinny body I thought would make life so perfect, but instead I actually hated everything. I would wake up at 5 in the morning, starving, and lie in bed waiting until 8 a.m. until I could finally get up and have breakfast. During the day, I had no energy and I had nothing to look forward to. I went to school, I studied pretty hard. I was always on the edge of chronic burnout and I was crashing and burning like at least every week. And when things actually started to change, when I realized I could not do this anymore and it was not worth it, was when it actually began to terrify me to think that the only way to maintain my perfect and healthy physique was through strictly adhering to this ultra low calorie meal plan and running all the time. I knew I needed to escape this 1,500 calorie a day jail, but I absolutely was not willing to give up my physique goals. And I was so scared that if I let go of my strict low calorie meal plan, I would gain so much weight back overnight and become stuck. But this is not actually how your metabolism works. So I did some research. I discovered reverse dieting, and my intuition literally just told me this is it. This is going to work. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do a reverse diet and we need to fully commit to it. So I was about 19 and I did a reverse diet. So what is a reverse diet? A reverse diet is when you slowly increase calories after a long period of low calorie dieting. A well-structured reverse diet will help you speed up your metabolism and eat more without gaining unnecessary or unhealthy fat. Bodybuilders all the time use reverse diets. This is because for a bodybuilder to actually compete and become stage lean, they need to use extreme calorie restriction around 900 to 1,200 calories a day and add extreme amounts of cardio to burn even more calories and drop their body fat percent to about 5 to 8%. And this is what bodybuilders do literally all the time to get so lean and to get stage ready, like what you see when they're posting their bikini pics or their competition show pics, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. You understand what I'm talking about. This dieting, all this calorie restriction and this cardio, this adds a huge stress to the metabolism, and it is very well known that bodybuilders will experience thyroid problems, hormone problems, and female bodybuilders can lose their periods because the dieting is so extreme. If you immediately go back to your regular diet, maybe 2,300 calories per day, you can experience very rapid and very extreme weight regain. This is when your body very quickly puts on a large amount of fat in response to a sudden increase in calories. What a reverse diet does is it slowly builds up your metabolic health back to where you were before. Reverse diets are well structured to avoid weight regain. So your bullet point high level overview, this is how reverse diet works. Number 1, you need to accurately know your current calories and macros. Number 2, you need to make a calendar for the next 12 weeks or so. And number 3, each week to your current meal plan, to your current calories, add back 50 calories, 50 to 100 calories. Track your weight, track your calories, and adjust as needed. If all of a sudden you see your weight jump up super, super high, keep your calories where they are. Don't add anything, don't take anything away, and just let your body adjust to that. So a reverse diet is very well controlled, it's structured, and it's planned, and you're adjusting it as need be depending on how your body responds. My story with my reverse diet is this. This is my story. I started my reverse diet when I was about 19 and I fully committed to it when I was 20. I went from eating 1,500 calories per day, running at least 5 days a week. I was 110 pounds. I had no energy. I had not had a good laugh in literally so long. I was fully stuck in this low calorie jail. I was scared of traveling. I was scared of restaurants. I was literally scared of hanging out with my friends because it put me in a situation that I did not have control over. This literally is the definition of low calorie jail, and it is horrible. So I was really not happy and I knew I needed to escape this. I did the research, I learned about reverse dieting, and I decided this is it, we're gonna do it, and I started a reverse diet. Within a few months, I worked my calories up from 1,500 a day to over 2,500. I even ended up hitting about 2,700 calories on very many days. I stopped running and I started lifting weights as well. I felt so much stronger. I had so much energy back and I was full of life again. I started to get my fun, spontaneous, and adventurous self back. The reverse diet was the best decision I have ever made in my whole entire life. It gave me back food freedom, confidence, health, and happiness. I can travel without stress. I look forward to family dinners at Christmas, Easter, and Thanksgiving. I love my birthday dinners, and I actually love going out to restaurants with my girlfriends. These things used to give me so much anxiety. I am now 22. I eat about 2,200 to 2,500 calories per day. I weigh about 116 pounds. I have strong friendships. I laugh at my own jokes. I smile and I am happy. I eat out at restaurants and I have my fun, spontaneous self back. I feel completely confident in my body and I'm proud in my physique, and I have good strength and I feel athletic again. And if you want to understand my story more and understand how I reverse dieted, everything that I learned about health on the way to getting to where I am now, you can learn all of that inside my book, The Glow Formula, available at nutritionbyelsa.com. So thank you so much for listening to my story. I hope this resonates with you and helps you out too. If you are struggling with eating, low calorie eating, or your weight, do not be afraid to reach out to a friend you can trust, to your mom, to your granny, or literally you can just message me on Instagram too, Nutrition by Elsa on Instagram. And the message I want to leave you guys all with is everything always works out in the end. Things will get better and you got this. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and I hope you have such a rocking day. Peace out everybody. Love you very much. Bye 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 bye. Have a nice day.